In this video, I'm going to show you how to change the language of your JSM spaces and your portal. It's really cool and it's on the ACP-420. So if you've ever taken the 420 or are preparing for the 420, then you're definitely going to want to know how to do this. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and let's jump in. All right, so inside of JSM, you will go over to your space settings. And once you're in your space settings, you have language support at the bottom. And so we're going to go ahead and click on that. And then here is the default language, which is English. And you are allowed to add languages. So you're going to click on this button up here. And then these are all the different languages that are available. However, keep in mind, when you add a new language, it won't be visible to customers until you review your translations and set the language to available. So I'll explain what that means in a second. But what you want to do is you essentially want to go and add a language. So I speak Spanish. So let's go ahead and do that. We're going to click on add. Now, immediately before we do that, you can see that the sections need review. There's 5 sections that need review specifically. And so we're going to click on the word Spanish. This is going to be whatever language you pick. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And this is going to take us to where we need to go and make the reviews. And so here we have our demo service project, and the translation to Spanish is demo service project. You can leave that if you want to, or you can change it to Spanish. But the welcome message is what it's complaining about. So we need to review this. And so basically we have a message here in English for the welcome, and it's just asking us, is this okay? Now keep in mind that some languages, there's dialects and all that other stuff. So you just want to confirm the translation and or fix it. So I'm going to go ahead and confirm the translation. That looks okay for me. And then we're going to click on save right here where my face is at. And we'll click on save for that. And so that's one. We're going to go over to the next one, which is under request types. We have to do computer support. And so under computer support, we have a couple of fields that don't have a translation. So delivery date, we'll need basically a Spanish version of this, right? So I don't even know how to say delivery in Spanish. Feel free to use ChatGPT, Rovo, or your favorite AI agent to get this filled out. Let's see if Rovo can translate for me. So we're going to go ask Rovo, how do you say delivery date in Spanish? Let's see what Robo brings me back. Fecha de entrega. We'll take that. I like that. Okay, so we're going to go in here, put that in here. We need priority next. So we're going to copy that. How do you say in Spanish? This one's Robo's thinking about it. Alta prioridad, seta prioridad. Let's just do the second one. All right, and again, you're just going to go through all of these. All right, once you've done all the language translations for your fields, go ahead and click on save. We have a couple more to go. We're going to go over to another request type, and very similar. We're just going to fast forward through all this. All right, once you have finished with all the request types, basically translating all your fields and whatnot, just keep working down your list. This time I got customer notifications, and I have a request created. This one is going to ask me to, I think it wants me to add more text to it. Or just save it. So I'm just going to hit save, but you might want to tweak it and insert the variables the way you need to. So, okay. So we have officially done all the reviews. We are good to go. So we're able to click on language support again. And this is now up to date. The chat status has changed. And now I can make it available to my customers. So we're good with that. So now that you set up this language support for, in this case, I did Spanish, you're going to obviously have whatever languages you want. Your user, your end user, the person that's trying to interact with Jira, they need to have their language set up in whatever native language they want, and then they're going to see all the translations. So let me show you how to change your setting here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to click on your profile here. You go to account settings. This is going to redirect you over to id.atlassian.com. You're going to be able to go over to account preferences, and your language, you can change it to one of the supported languages. So I'm going to find Spanish, and hopefully I can put it back. All right, so I left Spanish. Everything's in Spanish now. And when I go back to my Jira, I'm going to make my way back to my particular Jira here. And we're going to go into our portal. And I should see the portal now in Spanish. So as you can see here, all the UI is in Spanish already for me. So that's good. We're just going to go into our demo space. And I'm going to go down to my channels, which is right here. And I'm going to go over to the portal. And now my portal should be in Spanish. So as you can see here, all the items are in Spanish, and when I click on continue, I have my requests and everything just the way I had them, along with my fields that I also made in Spanish. So that's pretty cool. It translates the whole thing in Spanish. And now your end users can use their native language to interact with Jira. So really cool. If you found this video valuable, make sure you hit the subscribe button, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next one. Hey, I want to let you know about a special 2-day event that I'm doing completely free on October 27th and 28th in Dallas, Texas. This is going to be an in-person only event. We're calling it the Build It Together Atlassian Tools Community Conference, aka BIT Dallas. All you got to do is go to the link down in the description and log in to RSVP. Whatever email you use to log in, that's where we're going to be communicating with you. So make sure you remember that email that you're going to be using. This is going to be the event that you want to attend if you want to actually learn from real professionals, real experts, how to actually use the tools and actually do productive things that you and your company and your enterprise can use and leverage and hopefully get an ROI. Then make sure you sign up for this completely free event, October 27th and the 28th. Let your manager know, get those travel funds approved, and I'll see you in October.